welcome to another episode of Lesson. It's your boy, Pfunk, right at my YouTube channel. We've been talking about a few things. Today, I'm talking about relationships. Yeah. What would you do to make it work in a relationship? That's a tough one. Let's talk about it. I got you. Let me give you some viewpoint. Let me give you what I do. Let me just explain to you how I work this thing. Relationships, how it works. When you are willing to do what it takes to make it work, that's what you do. Relationships should be a two-way deal. One-way relationships will never work. I don't participate. I don't watch commercial TV no more. Because there's a bunch of stuff that I really don't have no desire to look at or be following. So I don't entertain it. I'm an NFL, NBA, NBL person. I don't do none of those things. Why? Because my desire to see that, my time to spend 3 hours watching something that ain't gonna give me nothing in return, I have a change of heart when it comes to that. Next one is, when you don't agree on something, you gotta compromise. In relationship, sometimes it may be something you don't like. Your mate may be doing something that you don't particularly care for. But if you can compromise and out of respect, understand, and they give it the same way you give it, that wouldn't be a problem. We can have different views, different ideas, but as long as we can compromise and understand. My wife do Christmas, I don't. I compromise. I hang lights, I do whatever she needs me to do. Why? Because that's what she wants. And I ain't got a problem with that. That's compromise to make it work. What would you do to make the relationship work? That's what this is all about. When your other half is wrong and you have to be fine with her being wrong. Sometimes in a relationship, they think they're right, or they get an attitude, but they be wrong. You have to take it. You have to eat it, so to speak. Why? Because however they feel at that time, whatever's going on, until you can get the calmer heads prevail or situation change, you take it for what it is, let them blow off steam, let them whatever they do. But if you don't react, if you don't put yourself in a bad predicament, they have to apologize. I don't apologize. I don't do things and say things that I got to apologize for. If I say it, I mean it. So I got control of my emotions to that point where I'm not going to just fly off the handle and say a bunch of crazy stuff and just say, well, baby, I'm sorry. Nope, don't do that. Again, avocado. All right. When you know you're right, but will allow her to be, I give my wife the benefit of the doubt. I give in. Why? I love my wife. Even when I'm right and she's wrong, because I love her, I will give. I will let it be. Why? Again, I love my wife. When you love somebody, again, I talked about that a few lessons ago. Love will make you do a lot of stuff, but out of respect for that, the love you have for them, you will give and acquiesce to whatever situation that comes along for you to make it work. I like to keep my wife happy. So happy wife, happy life. That's what that's about. What will you do to make your other half happy? That's male or female. You got a choice. Women, doing right by your man, treating him like a man, making him feel good, he should reciprocate that, and he should make you feel just as good as you make him feel. That's what makes it work. Okay. When you put her first and foremost all the time, I put my wife on the pedestal. If you know me, you know I talk about my wife all the time. Why? She's the other half of me. She makes it possible for me to be me. She takes care of the things that I need to be taken care of. If I was a single man, I had to do all my own washing, cooking, cleaning, all those things I had to do on my own. But when you get a mate, you get a wife, she looks at that as her responsibility. I appreciate that. I respect that. So for her putting in that work to do the thing that she do for me, I can put up with a misunderstanding. I can put up with a misconceived thought that we had to work out because she think one thing until I get the proof. I let her have her way. But when we get to talk and discuss it, I just make sure I respectfully understand when you feel the way you feel, I understand it. I'm not going to feel the same way. If you're mad, I ain't going to get mad because you're mad. If you're acting the way you're acting, I ain't going to entertain that. So I hold my ground, I keep my mouth shut, and I maintain until we can get a better situation where we can discuss it respectfully. And so that's that word again, respect. Not lovingly. No, I'm going to do it respectfully. Now, next one is honesty. If you're in a relationship, man, I'm so tired of hearing y'all brag about the side chick. I'm not a side chick type of dude. I'm a happily married man, and I despise people with side chicks. If you're married, you got side chick, leave me alone. I don't want to be bothered with you. That's not a good person. If you cheat on your wife, I'm gonna be bothered with you. You're not a good person to your mother, I'm gonna be bothered with you. Simple as that. I got rules I live by, and some rules I live by. If I see you doing things I don't like, I ain't messing with you. Why? Well, I don't like what you're doing. Simple. It's easy. Next one is, if you're 100% with yourself, then you can be 100% with your other half. If you're honest with yourself, you can be honest with her. Same thing for her. She's honest with herself, she can be honest with me. Honesty is one of the best policies. Because if you ain't honest, you're going to have some feathers. That means you're lying. If you're lying, you can't be honest. They don't go together. Honesty don't have lies. Lies ain't honest. Be honest. It's important. If you're honest in all your dealings with your other half, you should have no problem. I don't do drama. We don't have no outside forces in my marriage. That's important. When you start bringing outside entities in the marriage, your marriage is doomed to fail. And if anybody giving marital advice and you tell the people that married infidelity should be a deal breaker, you giving bad advice. Really bad advice. If you can't control yourself, you can't have self-control, whereas you can't control your lower nature, and you feel it necessary to get weak or whatever you want to call it, and have an affair or have a sexual encounter with somebody other than your wife or your husband, that's a you problem. You should pay for that with your marriage. That's just my take. Anybody can feel that way they want. That's what they got divorce court for. Oh, most time, somebody did something wrong. When the marriage ends, one of y'all did something wrong. Okay? I don't point the finger, that ain't my job. I just want to put it out there. Truth, honesty. That's what I'm doing. If you want a successful relationship, honesty should be high on the list of priorities. Anything other than that won't work. Next one is, if you think you can be dishonest and make it, you can't. It won't. It's been proven. But I forget, some of us think we're going to be the anomaly. We're going to be that one that, no. No. That's all I can tell you, no. Next one's going to be, where we at? All right. If you both have respect, love, honor for each other, that's a win-win. That's a successful relationship. That's a successful marriage. That's what makes the marriage work. All them years of dedication, loyalty, honesty, respect, love, that's what makes it work. And you look around, all them years go by, you look back and say, ooh, yeah, that's what it's all about. Anything without them qualities, if you're missing an ingredient, the cake ain't gonna taste right. If you ain't got that another extract in there just enough to give it that sweetness, it's gonna miss something. It ain't gonna taste right. We've all been into a cake that somebody made who, what killed me is a person who really can't want to cook, and they're gonna try, and they make something. I never forget one of my patients, I was UPS, one of my customers made me, my birthday, Christmas, made me this big chocolate cake. I had it all laid out, I took it, but I knew from the looks of their neighborhood and the looks of the house, I don't know about that. So I brought it home. Long story short, my mother-in-law at the time I was married, my second wife, my mother-in-law, she come by every Sunday. I feed her breakfast. We have a good little, she go to church. We have a little Sunday get together. We have a little ritual we're doing. And she believed in God, everything. I just want to praise the Lord. She was a good person, okay. This cake was sitting on the table. Been there a couple of days. I didn't even cut into it. She said, oh, Mark, has a cake? I said, yeah. She cut that cake, and she took a big mouthful and got her some milk. She gonna sit and enjoy that cake. She put it in her mouth, and I looked at her. I saw the expression. This cake is not too good. I started laughing. I said, I didn't think so. That's why I didn't. So you gotta be careful about what you're doing and who's doing it for you. Everybody ain't good at what they claim to do. That's my point. But if you do the things you need to do to make the relationship work, that's how it works. And if you miss an ingredient, that's what you're gonna get. That sour taste in a relationship when it goes wrong, when it be him or her, when it goes wrong because they take an ingredient that you need to make it work out, you'll be the first to know. Okay? Those are deal breakers. Some people think not. I think so. Next one we got is, what else is it you need to make it work? What else can I bring to the table to make my relationship work? I'm married, so I call it a marriage. If you with somebody Y'all sharing the bed. Y'all sharing personal things. It's a relationship. I got you. All right. Legally, you can get married and call that. All right. You will need to be secure in yourself. No insecurities. If you have insecurity issues, you're gonna be jealous. That's gonna cause a problem. You ain't gonna trust the other half, no more problem. So these are things that once you have an issue, you can cause more problems. And that insecurity can cause a lot of problems for a lot of us. Okay? Next one is you both need to be on the same page. Communicate. Verbally talk, exchange views and concepts. Don't shut down. My wife got a thing when she get mad, she don't want to talk. Like, that's gonna take care of the problem. No. You need to communicate respectfully. That's what I tell you. Respect means you can take your attitude out, take how you feel out, and deal with it from a respectful level and get it done. That's what communicating is all about. Next one is you both will be willing to sacrifice for each other. If you didn't want to give, you shouldn't get. Before you can get, you got to give. That's where it's gone. That's where it's done. You look forward to making each other happy. Happy wife, happy life. You see the stuff hanging up behind me? This is all Christmas residual. Somebody got to take it down. I help put it up. But that's what I mean. Compromise, being fair, and understand other person's wishes. That's all. Make her happy at any cost. You both had nothing to hide. Honesty, transparency. My wife runs the money in the household. All the money. I had to ask my wife what card to use. I had to ask my wife for money. But she's so good, uncanny. She know right when I ain't got no money. She already know. Well, I know you got no money. What? Yeah, she know. I love her because she made sure I got what I need. That's what you call good people. She look out for me. I look out for her. She look out for me. One hand wash the other. Both hands wash the face. Me and my wife's face is always clean. Remember that. Married couples. Things you do to make it work. Let's go over it right quick. I got to speed this thing up. All right. I give in to all arguments to make it work. I don't argue with my wife. I just, okay. Cut the whole concept. Okay. Wow, I'm not going to go back and forth with this. Whatever it is you want, I will acquiesce. Why? Because I know my wife. I know what she wants. It ain't can't be bad, so why not? Got a problem with that. Keep her happy. All right? I let her be right within reason. I have to correct her sometimes, but I don't make that an issue. So I tell my wife, you being smart ain't what I married you for. Your heart, the way it is, that's what I love you. Your intellect, that's a choice that you made to do that. I ain't got time for that. I ain't trying to make you like me. No. So, people, ladies and gentlemen, don't try to change it, mate. Nah, just change you. If it changes good, she'll respect it and she'll understand. That's why I have no problem with my wife. As I changed, she said, yeah, for the better, she said, yeah. So we ain't got no problem. If you change for the better, she'll love it or he'll love it. Trust me. Here we go. Now, the next one is things you do to make it work. Okay, now we're down here. We're doing that. We're in that now. Okay, next one. I let her control the money. Excuse me, man. I had no shame. My manhood ain't threatened. My ego, my security, none of that matters. My wife was a good household runner. So she run the household. She better than me. I ain't got a problem with that. Let it go. Get over it. Ain't a competition. Next one is I let her do whatever makes her happy. Again, I'm with her. It don't hurt me to make her happy. It don't bother me that she's happy. So if you got issues with your wife being happy and what she's doing that you really don't subscribe, if you don't subscribe to it, doesn't mean you gotta like it. I take a shopping, I help up the tree, whatever stuff. I participate. She said, people don't know. I said, they know their business. What they think, I don't care. My wife, Christmas, I don't do Christmas. That doesn't mean I'm Scrooge. Okay, get over it. She had a good Christmas, had a good birthday. That's a win-win. We both happy. All right? Now, I live to keep her happy. That's what I do. That's my thing. I personally want my wife to be happy. She deserves to be happy for the things that she did for me. So I bend, break, whatever I need to do to keep her happy. That's important, fellas. If she know you want to make her happy, she'll reciprocate. Trust me. All right? Here we go. Last 5. Yes, it takes work to make it work. But guess what? The benefits is oh so great. If you're not ready to give up yourself, it won't work. If you ain't ready to be the best you and give what you need to make it work, it won't. Shortchanging and BS in the halfway, relationship won't work. That's what you need to understand. Next one is, if you're not going to be honest and forthright, it won't work. If it takes two to make it work and both have it together, or one ain't on board, it won't work. It takes two. Always. If making the other one happy is not your intent, it won't work. I keep telling you, my whole goal is to keep my wife happy. My whole goal is to make sure she's comfortable with whatever it is we're doing. Why? That makes her happy. That means I'm happy. If you have a mate that you don't want to be happy, why you got him? I love my wife. No shame in that. I want her to be happy. No shame in that. I give whenever I have to keep her happy. Ain't no shame in that. On every count, it's to her benefit. Why? I want her to be happy. She deserves it. When you have a mate and they do what they do for you, you should do what you can do for them. That's all. Next one is last one. When two people put in the work, it's a beautiful thing. That's how it works. Whatever shortcomings the individual have, I'm not perfect, she's not perfect. But we work on our imperfections together. You don't make it, or you don't do this, or you don't do that. No. You respectfully bring up a situation, try to work through it where it ain't embarrassing or belittling. You're trying to get an understanding of what's right and what's wrong. I don't fight, hoop and holler, argue. I just lay it out there. Hopefully it makes sense. Hopefully she understands it. That's the best you can do. And when you're doing that, that's a win-win. Why? Because you're happy with each other. You're happy with the situation. You're happy. Being with somebody, that's what makes you happy. Being by yourself, you can be happy because you're not worried about a whole bunch of stuff to deal with. But being alone ain't fun. But if you're with somebody, it's some things that you have to do to make it work. You just can't say, oh, I'm be with somebody and just do what I want to do. And that won't work. You can't be with somebody or be married thinking, I got side chick and my wife don't find out I'm okay. No, you're not. You my man, you're defeating the whole purpose of you. Ain't nothing to do with your wife. I tell my wife, I don't not cheat on you because I'm married to you. I'm not cheating you because I'm a good man within myself. I would know I'm cheating. I ain't doing that. Why? See, some things are counterproductive. If you say you're doing this because of that, then you can't do the other thing. Why? Because it don't fit in what you're trying to get done. Lying, cheating, stealing don't make progress, don't make success, nothing. Honesty, forthright, intentional respect for one another, equal respect, that's what makes it work.